23 years ago, the city of Southfield, we used to do it during the Detroit Art Festival. And then the Detroit Festival of the Art wasn't going well, and they stopped doing it in the city of Detroit. Then the city of Southfield invited the International Institute to do it in this building, and we have been for 23 years here. Tonight, we're doing a very special event in gearing up to our 100 years of celebration. The International Institute, established in February of 1919, and established by a group of immigrants, by a group of YMCA, which is known today the Ys. Under our umbrella as International Institute, we have 94 different ethnic background groups. In those 3 days, start today with the swearing-in ceremony for a new citizen, followed by exchange of cultures between schools, and we have groups of senior citizens as well. And this evening, we have the honor to have with us a group of representatives for major businesses, corporations, institutions, and organizations who made the heartbeat of Michigan. And I will ask those representatives to stand up. Yes, we have people from Laos, we have people from Iraq, we have people from Lebanon, we have Syria, and Japan. Who else we have here? Thailand. Okay, India, of course. Yes, and it's a small party because we all going to be very, very busy over this weekend. But we have with us a wonderful band, okay, in a transition. That is my very good son, my friend, my mentor when it's come to culture, Mr. Sean Blackman. Yeah.
The first and foremost is the same as you said, the access. The wonderful organization is a 46-year-old grassroots organization that is today the largest and the most comprehensive Arab American community nonprofit in the nation, operating out of 11 different locations in the Southeast Michigan tri-county area and leading meaningful social change through 3 national institutions. With a focus on human services, advocacy, the arts, and the philanthropy, Access has grown and evolved organically over the years. In response to the growing needs of the communities it serves, The organization serves more than 70,000 clients in Southeast Michigan through its 120 human services programs that are focused on workforce and economic development, social services, community health, and youth, and educational empowerment.
I'll say this, Hassan, Jaber, and the leadership team at Access really wanted to be here, but they have their own conference that's going on today that's doing exactly that, being the heartbeat of Michigan and the nation. Access grew out of a group of 15 volunteers, and it's now over 500 employees. That's something to blink at, right? That's a really big deal. And it started just from a small neighborhood in the south end of Dearborn. So I'm really honored to be here, and I thank you for this.
Oh, you're welcome.
The museum said the mission is to open minds and change lives through the exploration and celebration of African American history and culture. The Wright Museum houses over 35,000 artifacts and archival materials. The museum's 22,000 square foot interactive core exhibit, which is the largest single exhibition of African American history in existence. Beautiful sculpture outside, if you have seen it. Most of my friends and family who come from India, I take them there. To see that sculpture is so beautiful. It's just to be united. And they go home and send me the pictures on whatever they can do to be united. And she wrote on her own for me. Beautiful outside sculpture called United We Stand symbolizes unity for our community. Museum of African American History.
Please.
Yes, good evening. I'm Lanisha DeBartolebe, I'm Senior Vice President at the Charles H. Wright Museum of African American History. And we are so very grateful to be the recipient of this Heartbeat of Michigan Award, especially with it coming from the International Institute. The International Institute is an organization that's making our region a better place to live. And the International Institute lives up to the true definition of leadership, which is the obligation and opportunity to expand the capacity of other people. And that's just what this institute does. And so the Charles H. Wright Museum is very grateful. We are the nation's second largest African American history museum in the country, and we welcome you all to come and explore and experience our shared history, because that is what we are all about, celebrating our shared roots and exploring the past so that we can have a better tomorrow, because we know that those who know the past are not surprised by the present. So thank you so much.
DIA, Detroit Institute of Arts, doesn't really need any introduction, is it? The Detroit Institute of Arts will be the town square of our community, a gathering place for everybody. Founded in 1885, the museum was originally located on Jefferson Avenue, but due to its rapidly expanding collection, moved to the current site on Woodward Avenue in 1927.
Thank you so much. On behalf of our director, Dr. Salvador Salor Ponce, and the other members of my other executive colleagues. I'm Sandra Jenkins. I am Executive Director of Organization Development and Human Resources for the DIA, and we are so grateful and so excited to receive this award. When we talk about the heartbeat of Michigan, art is in the middle of heart. And it is art. The DIA is home to an encyclopedic collection that celebrates the artistic contributions of civilizations from around the world, from antiquity up until the present. We are so excited to have recently, last weekend, opened our new Japan galleries. We have the rest of our Asian galleries are scheduled to be open by this time next year. If you've been there, you've seen our African galleries as well as European. All of the cultures are represented, and so we join the mission of the International Institute, our friends and neighbors, in celebrating all that makes us special as a world community. And we invite you to come visit, to come share with us, and experience the things that we all have in common. Thank you so much for this award.
The Focus Hope is a nationally recognized civil and human rights organization founded in 1968 after the Detroit riots. Together, they adopted the following mission, recognizing the dignity and beauty of every person. We pledge intelligent and practical action to overcome racism, poverty, and injustice. Ladies and gentlemen, Focus Hope.
Good evening. My name is Jason Lee. I'm the CEO of Focus Hope, and it's truly an honor to receive this award tonight. Who can say no tonight? That's true. So Focus Hope was founded by a Catholic priest and a suburban housewife, wanting to respond to the civil unrest that changed this community that we know as the city of Detroit. And many of the challenges that were being faced in 1967 and 68 are still here today. And there's one thing that we could do to solve these problems is to have rooms like this and have more of these opportunities where people from different ethnicities, different countries, different cultures can come together to learn about each other, learn about their differences, but also learn about their commonalities. So as an organization that is dedicated to the community that we service and making sure that civil rights and injustice are being fought for on a daily basis, we thank you. Thank you.
The Henry Ford, founded as the Edison Institute in 1929 by automotive pioneer Henry Ford, which is 220-acre National Historic Landmark site in Dearborn, Michigan. It is the country's largest outdoor American history complex, comprising 5 unique venues: the 9.5-acre Henry Ford Museum of American Innovation, Greenfield Village, an outdoor living history complex with over 80 historic structures moved here from locations throughout the country, and representing 300 years of American history. Ladies and gentlemen, the Henry Ford.
Sure. Hi, everybody. When we got notice that we were going to be given this award today, I sat down with our president and I said, why? Because we really didn't know. And we had to give this some thought. And then we remembered that just over the past 3 months, I think, we've hosted over 30 different delegations of young emerging leaders from countries around the world. And we do that in connection with Global Ties Detroit, with the International Institute. That's a partnership with the United States State Department. So we thought, well, maybe that's the reason, and that seemed like a pretty good reason. But I wanted to think a little deeper about it, and I said, you know, we're an American history organization. We celebrate American innovation. But for anyone who comes to our site, you'll see that the actual stories that we tell and the virtues that we celebrate are the kind of virtues and aspirations of people all around the world. So things like perseverance and curiosity and wonder and creativity. Those are values that don't know any geographic boundaries. And we think that's why no matter what your origin might be, you can find something at the Henry Ford that can be inspiring for you, your families, and that's why everyone is always welcome to visit our site. So thank you very much.
The Quicken Loans, the family of companies. Detroit-based Quicken Loans, Inc. is the nation's second largest retail home mortgage lender. The company closed more than 300 billion of mortgage volume across all 50 states between 2013 and 2016. Quicken Loans moved its headquarters to downtown Detroit in 2010. And now more than 17,000 team members from Quicken Loans and its family of companies work in the city's urban core. Ladies and gentlemen, Quicken Loans.
Good evening. I'm Dan Nagoy. I'm a director of talent acquisition with Quicken Loans. And before I get started, can you just join me in giving another round of applause for my wonderful colleagues here? It's just incredible to see the impact that we've made as a whole. So I will be honest with you. I have notes prepared. I'm not as good off the cuff, so just deal with it. I like to call it out. But I did want to say thank you so much to the International Institute of Metropolitan Detroit for really naming Quicken Loans as one of the heartbeat of Michigan honorees tonight. At Quicken Loans, we truly believe in what we call doing well by doing good. What we translate that to, or what we really believe that is a for more than profit model. So ultimately, we believe our business is driven not by numbers, not by statistics, but really by people and making an impact. So as an organization, we're really committed to creating a diverse environment that's really welcoming, it's inclusive, and really tying together some of the things that we're passionate about both in the city and our communities, and then within the business world and helping homeowners. So I just want to say we are truly, truly honored to be here and to receive this award and recognition, and we're really looking forward to continuing to make an impact with some of our colleagues and in the cities that we work in as well. So thank you very much.
St. John Providence, which provides comprehensive prevention, primary care, and advanced treatment programs with more than 125 medical centers and 6 hospitals spanning 4 counties. Our centers of excellence offer expertise in cancer, heart and vascular, and minimally invasive surgery, neurosciences, orthopedics, and weight loss. Ladies and gentlemen, St. John.
I too have a speech prepared. I'm here to accept this amazing honor on behalf of our Community Relations Department and Nadine Cook. So on behalf of the 16,000 associates and volunteers at St. John Providence Health System, I am both honored and humbled to accept the International Institute of Metropolitan Detroit Heartbeat of Michigan Award. The Heartbeat of Michigan is really about all of us who call Michigan and Metro Detroit our home. The diversity in culture and ethnicity is really what makes Detroit Metro such a desirable place to work. Detroit such a desirable place to work and live. Like our community, St. John Providence is proud to employ a diverse workforce of physicians, clinicians, leaders, and others representing over 30 countries. We honor and celebrate diversity because we recognize it as an essential component of cultural care to our patients and mirroring the communities that we are privileged to serve. We will continue to represent and be that heartbeat of Michigan that rhythm, that pulse, and we are proud to accept this incredible award. Thank you so much.
Okay. This is conclude our honorees. We have WWJ, that's a radio news, but they did not, for some reason, they're not here. But whoever is here is filling the chairs. Thank you so very much for coming, and I would like you to sit back here and enjoy the last part of our program for tonight. We're going to bring you to India and Thailand. All right, thank you.